Hey, it's Josie. I know this is another midweek episode, not the regular publishing day, but today's episode is very much needed for facing the grief and loss that we're experiencing during the quarantine of COVID-19. This coronavirus doesn't have to physically reach you to emotionally catch you. And so, yes, this episode is for you if a loved one has passed away due to this coronavirus. And one listener shared her pain, putting it this way: "Hey, Josie, our city lost an incredible person to the coronavirus. Our city is hurting. My husband isn't taking it well, and I've never hurt so much for someone I didn't spend time with on a daily basis. I can only imagine how his wife feels right now. I'm going to send her the audios in the grief section, but I was wondering if you could make an episode for those who lose someone during this pandemic." Someone else shared how she couldn't fly to visit her father who was gravely ill. It wasn't COVID-19 related, but not being able to see him was COVID-19 related. And I know you've heard how visitors aren't allowed in hospitals and care homes, and our heroic nurses are the ones facilitating FaceTime calls while loved ones say goodbye. No matter where we live, what our beliefs are, what our cultural norms are, when it comes to weddings and funerals, we gather together. And not only is it a time where we can't gather as we wish for a funeral, we also can't grieve as we wish in this early stage of loss. And I can't forget the impact of having number of deaths be reported in the news every day. So just like the presence of coronavirus meditation, which I cannot believe was over a month ago now that I published that. But just like that episode, there's no outro in this one, no ads, no audio branding. The only last thing I'll say here before the meditation is that you're grieving the way you're grieving, and we all grieve in similar ways and in different ways. And then the physical distancing adds a whole new dynamic. So please, with this episode, take what works for you, leave what doesn't. And I send so much love from my heart to yours. Now here's facing grief and loss during the quarantine of COVID-19. Whatever I'm doing, if I'm just in my regular routine, or even sharing a laugh, inside my heart is hurting, is aching, is breaking. I'm really broken up with all that is happening. When I sit and feel the loss, remember the reality. It's grief. Grief I feel, grief I experience, grief inside. I cannot mourn in all the ways I thought I would mourn. Ways of saying goodbye have been taken from me because of COVID-19. Part of me gets it, fully understands, fully supports it. Part of me is mad. And part of me is asking why? Why? I feel what I feel. I don't know when. I'll have big waves of emotion. I just know when they show up, they show up. I've got moments of such sadness, denial. I've got moments of acceptance and peace. Then I've got moments I feel so stable and rock solid. And then I'm a mess on the floor. There's a very real reason for each of my emotions. Some are so painful, so uncomfortable. I want to resist them. I'm in this. I feel the emptiness inside, the hurt and the pain. It's the club I've joined that no one signs up for. The one where we're working through heartache and loss during a quarantine because of COVID-19. My pain is my pain. I will not and do not judge myself for how I feel and what I need. Instead, I go at the pace I need to. When I need to distract myself, I will distract myself. When I need an emotional release, I honor that. I know and feel how my world has changed. And it's happening at the same time that the world has changed. I'm holding on. I'm energized to keep moving. I'm processing through words, music, art, movement. I'm also prepared to expect anything. So I mourn and grieve under the umbrella of quarantine. I reach out in ways I know I can still do. I receive love and support in ways I'm still allowed to. I'm moving in ways where I'm hurting and loving at the same time. I feel the loss, and I see a lot of loss. I'll keep facing, managing, and enduring. There is a time when quarantine won't be the rule of the day. Right now I'm here. I'm facing this. And right now love is here. And love is facing this. So I mourn and grieve knowing I'm not alone. Love is here. Love is, was, and always will be here.